It's your girl, Javy. Trying to get High Priestess. You know what? I had this J in the shower with me. And I put it out with water, so it's still a bit extinguished, which is interesting and leads me to a little point with you. I was just about to say, there is such a thing as too much of a good thing. Fire, fixed fire in Leo with mutable fire in Sagittarius. That fixed fire meeting and merging with the mutable fire, it can be a lot. It can be exhausting. That is absolutely a thing. I was leaning into your energy, and there may be some bouts of procrastination, bouts of feeling really fucking low energy, because there's going to be such a big surge of energy that's available to you. Physical, spiritual, sexual energy. But we determined around these parts. I thought I had it. Patreon gets everything first. Patreon.com/justjeverything. Be sure to check out your Sun, Moon, and Rising. I only have, after you guys, I only have 3 left. Woo! Jesus, take the wheel. For daily tarot readings, check out my Instagram, justj_everything. And for other dope shit that I do, my website, justjeverything.com. Now, I am going to consult the oracle. Like, I am going to go ahead and advise you guys to just fucking wing it. I feel like you're, like, very self-aware this season. And so really let yourself trust yourself. Really lean into your wisdom, your ethics, your morals, your gut feelings, your trusting your intuition. Because it's important that you get free of relying so much on the external. I do feel like there is some part of you or some group of you that are really going to be diving deep into figuring out what you believe spiritually. There is, like, I feel like a call. There's going to be a call to, like, a deeper understanding of what's going on. Now, for you guys, December 4th, there is a new moon total solar eclipse at 12 degrees Sagittarius. I am going to do a separate video, but for you guys, I do feel like this is really about you tapping into a far deeper understanding of who you are and how you show up in other people's lives and the roles that you play in other people's lives. Oh, this shit is like straight up wet. What is happening? Okay, fine. Anyway, keep it moving. On December 13th, Mars is going to be moving into Sagittarius. So we're already preparing for that, Sagittarian stellium. But Mars being in Sagittarius next to your ruling planet being in Sagittarius, there's just a lot of aggression, heightened sexual drive, heightened ambition, the capacity for, like, way more physical movement, way more just social interaction in general. And it is a great time to really start acting on ideas, to, like, taking action in regards to what do you want to do what you're trying to do career-wise. Any ideas that you haven't acted on need to really start going into light, especially when Mercury goes into Capricorn as well. Now, on December 18th, we have a full moon in Gemini, and that is going to be ushering in a new mindset for all of us. It's like the windshield gets wiped clean, especially now that we're entering into eclipse season. Hydrate. Light it if you got it. Because I do feel like there are big periods of reflection either way coming in. And that's the thing. It's like, fuck the notes. Just wing it. And there's something about you just like going for it. And also like knowing when you're running on E. And I'm very close to running on E, which is why I may feel like we're a bit more stuttery. Even in this video, there is just this... Whew. There's a lot going on in the ether right now. And I do feel like there's a lot of purifying, a lot of hindsight, lots of dots connecting, lots of understanding why things were the way they were, understanding why you had to go through, why you went through. Really like seeing things clearly. So take a deep breath. So we're asking for the most useful, helpful, and divinely aligned messages for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Sagittarius season 2021. First card out is the Ace of Wands. Someone else got this too. I think it was Gemini. Yeah, I think it was Gemini that got the Ace of Wands out first. So what did I say? That fixed fire meets mutable fire. It can be explosive. This also can manifest, but that explosive energy just because I say explosive, don't add a pejorative kind of like tone to it. Like, me being explosive can be invigorating. It feels like there may be somebody with Aries, Leo, Sagittarius placements coming in. Feel like there is an influx of physical, spiritual, sexual energy that you're going to need to really get through this, to really like go for it. If you're looking for some sort of sign to initiate something or to invest some energy into someone, this is the sign. Especially if they're like upbeat and really like a kind of go-getter type of personality. There could be just a lot of like new opportunities to connect, to create. And the divine is starting you off with like wanting to hand you something. The star at the bottom of the deck. There is a wish wanting to come in. Something that you've been wishing for, something that you've been wanting can come in. You've just got to release your old way of doing something. Maybe an old I mean, this is a general reading, so it's going to be differently for all of you, but maybe an old way, like an old exercise routine, the old way that you used to pursue sex, the switch, like getting more creative in the bedroom, or this could be a new relationship coming in. Let's see what comes out. Actually, I would love all the cards to just come out at once, so we'll see what we get. For Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Sagittarius season 2021. I just like saw googly eyes when I closed my eyes, and I feel like people are watching you. There's like some people who are like, this could be whatever you get brings in a lot of attention. It brings in maybe envy in some sort of way. But I do feel like this could be an ex or someone looking at your profile, looking at your shit. Just maybe someone who you, oh, Leo, you heartbreaker. There may be someone with Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn placements that you may have hurt, who may be just like I don't know, just looking at you. And it's not anything that you need to do about it. It feels very crotch watcher-y, like someone, you know, just like still looking at your Facebook, still looking at your Instagram, or still checking on your story, things of that nature. And it's not that you need to block them or anything. It's just like, I do feel like maybe being more careful about how you wield your sexual energy. I feel like some of you have like a trail of broken hearts behind you. I just heard it. I'm sorry, and I don't mean to call you out, but it's just like this little trail of broken hearts could be kind of catching up with you in some way, or it could be like draining you in some sort of way, or I do feel like there is just a need to reevaluate or think more long term in regards to who you share your sexual energy with, so that you're not causing pain. Because I do feel like some of you are able to see it before. It's like, you know that this person's more into you, or you know that they can't handle something about you. They can't handle your work schedule or something like that. And you see it early, but you still keep fucking with them. And it ends up being an issue. And it's just like, you should have paid attention to the red flag that came in the beginning. Sorry, I don't mean to be harsh. But it just feels like for Sagittarius season, you're going to have that draw. People are going to be really, really drawn to you. And I feel like you are just needing to be really careful about how you wield your sexual energy, so that you're not like generating any bad karma for yourself, or that you're not generating any like harsh lessons than you need. Because I feel like, yeah, it's time to really allow yourself to move freely. Allow yourself to like shed the weight of the previous cycle. There is some new risk, some maybe you're wanting to move, or having a more nomadic kind of lifestyle, having a more itinerant kind of a schedule, traveling for work, or being more mobile in regards to work. But I also feel like there is definitely, this actually is an Aquarius card. If you really want to get into it, this card is ruled by Uranus, but it's 0, and technically like the first card in the zodiac, first card in the tarot and the major arcana. And so it's associated with Aries as well. But there may be somebody with Aries or Aquarius placements coming into your life. Don't keep secrets from them. Don't, maybe somebody with Pisces or Cancer placements. Don't keep secrets. Don't perpetuate illusions, or don't inflate. Like, if you're not feeling something, don't be careful with like stringing people along, or leading people on, things of that nature. Because the center of the reading is Fool, and the Fool wants to travel light, wants to be able to go whenever, like wherever the wind blows him, and like being really led by impulse, being so pure-hearted that you're really comfortable being led by impulse, having this blind faith in yourself, having this blind faith in the divine, that if you leap off this fucking cliff, the earth will rise to meet your feet. Having that much faith, having that much faith in yourself, that much faith in your gifts, that much faith in your ability. And so there is this childlike kind of foolhardy, especially in the realm of your career. Some of you have like, you're needing to have more faith in your abilities, or have more faith in your ability to create success for yourself, versus like going on every adventure that you're invited to. I feel like there's a different kind of adventure that wants to come in. There's a whole new chapter, a whole new cycle, and it's very divinely supported. Look at the sun right there. The sun lighting the path before you. You will be divinely supported. You will be. All right, Leo, sun, moon, and rising for Sagittarius season. Final cards, final messages, please. That burst of energy is really going to, you know what, also, okay, Leo, some of you, there's some pain, some heartbreak, some possible rejection, or something that comes up in Sagittarius season. This could be a wound from the past. It may be somebody with Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Gemini. Yeah. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius placements. That comes in and may remind you. You remind me of a girl. It's like someone may remind you of someone, or really put you in a position where you're questioning. You trying to, I just heard risk it all. Somebody may be willing to risk it all for something. But either way, regardless of what you choose to do, because you do have free will, you are going to be divinely supported through healing this heartbreak, or healing this pain, or dealing with this. This also could be somebody brings you the smoke and is just like, yo, I wish you hadn't have done me like that. Or I wish it was this way or that way. Or maybe somebody comes back from the past and hits you with the hey stranger, that kind of thing. You will be given like the divine warmth, the capacity to talk it out, to have a loving, nurturing conversation, not just flee from the conversation or evade this pain. This cannot be evaded anymore. Some of you have been experiencing some sort of pain or some sort of trauma, and your response is a trip. Your response is to just go have fun, or to just like, you know, change your scenery or that. And it's just like the divine's not going to let you get away with you just walking around with these swords in your heart, fam. It's like the divine's not going to just let you be out here hurting. You have the ability. And this stuff is going to come up, not to bring you down, not to drag you down. It's coming up so it can come out, so that you can bring to the surface, bring it to the surface, heal it, get to the root of this. What is the root of the issue? Where did you learn the behavior that enabled this? Or is there something that was out of your control that you are still clinging to? Maybe needing to understand the things that you actually have control over versus what is, you know, in the hands of the divine. And so there could be just some new relationship to control, understanding the illusion of control. I feel like there is, you may come into Sagittarius season feeling really a big boost or feeling really numb in some scenes. Thank you for last two. The Page of Swords and the Eight of Swords. And that feels like either way, you're really being prepared in Sagittarius season to be given like the tools that you're needing to cut yourself out of this. An Eight of Swords, he's holding this sword here. That feels like the Nine of Swords. And so that is an end of a cycle in the realm of your mind. Some of you have really been going through a dark night of the soul, so that Page of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, you can start to really reinvent yourself in a way more rooted and grounded way. You really, like, shit starts to get real in Sagittarius season, and you have things that you're needing to be more studious about, things you're needing to be consistent about. For some of you, this is a business. For some of you, there's like a whole child that you need to come in about. There could be two children coming in, or some of you may have two children. Some of you, there may be some sort of secret or issue or something coming to light, something that you haven't seen about a child, possibly an air sign child, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But I do feel like there are a lot of opportunities for you to get petty, and you're being asked to really take the high road. Two pages out here, this feels like gossip. So there may be people with like shit to say, or people really questioning your judgment or asking about you, or really like, that's the thing. It's like you're the sun. People, you provide all this warmth. You provide the tea. You warm the tea, honey. So warm the tea. Give them something to talk about. Because it feels like some of you are really in a place of wanting to reinvent yourself in a really practical way, like wanting to just do better with business, wanting to study more, wanting to really enhance your capabilities, your skills, your talents, really like investing in yourself and investing in becoming, or investing in building something. It could be just building up a certain character trait, or it could be building a business. It could be building a friendship. There may be somebody with Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn placements that is coming in, or that maybe you're defending yourself against, or I feel like some of you have been running from someone that you hurt, or someone that hurt you has really been like bobbing and weaving your calls or your text or something of that nature. And that's not going to resonate for all of you, but I do feel like whatever it is, that full moon in Gemini on the 18th of December really brings in this harsh reset. A harsh reset, and like you get to start a new chapter. Should you be so brave? Should you dare to take the risk to really get to the root of this? Then it means that you're going to start ushering in a new paradigm of thought. You're going to start ushering in a new perspective on your life. And that new perspective is like, damn, I've been here for way too long. I've been keeping myself stagnant. There's been some self-imposed stagnation, self-imposed confusion, you keeping yourself stuck, looping in the mind. There's a cycle in the realm of the mind that is going to be broken. And you have to just pick up the tools to do it, Leo. The tools are going to be provided to you. The tools will be provided to you. First thing, you'll get that hunch, you'll get that notion, something ain't right. Something's going on. Or, wow, this has been on my mind a lot. Maybe I need to unpack this. Wow, I need to really like think about why I keep thinking about this person, or why I keep thinking about how they did me. How they did me, is that impact? How is this old pain impacting my current relationships? Is this keeping me from intimacy in some way? Or am I like closing myself off in some way? And some of you, I feel like there's someone that comes in that's so very pure of heart, that really doesn't mind how guarded you are, doesn't mind that you're healing in some sort of way, and is like, they're so busy really like enjoying life, and they're so busy really like being in genuine awe, that you get to really like dive fully into this, whether you're in a relationship or not. I feel like whoever you are with, or the friends that are around you, fully support you starting a new chapter. And that new chapter says, hey, it's time for us to like have a conversation about this. It's time for us to start talking about what's going on here. Because some of you, I feel like Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising, some of you have friends and they can see some sort of way you're holding yourself back, or you're not letting yourself shine, or there's some sort of way that they can see you really stuck in your head, stuck in your mind. And it's important that you listen to your friends when they are giving you constructive criticism. You know the difference between when they're being an asshole or not, but don't let your pride keep you from hearing something that's going to set you free from this. Don't let your ego keep you from accepting good advice, even if it comes from someone younger. I just heard from the mouths of babes. So some of you may have someone younger than you that has some really sound advice that's going to come in and really put you in a position to move forward. This looks like moving forward. And some of you have the opportunity to like stay stuck in Sagittarius season and just keep perpetuating this cycle. But either way, you end Sagittarius season aware of whatever it is that you're cycling in. For some of you, it's just like disbelief, really negative self-talk, possibly some pain that someone younger or someone really immature said, maybe something someone said on the internet, or people were saying things about you, or reviews about your business, or something of that nature. Some of you may have to really take some constructive criticism, but I do feel like you are divinely supported to receive it. And I do feel like there's an influx of all the energy that you're going to need to heal that, and to really like burn this out of you. To really let that sun, to let these eclipses come in and purify this, just like swoop that up. And your part is to be willing to be humble and to try again. Let's get into it. I love you. All right, Leo, let's get into it. I want to start by just pointing out that there's only one major arcana out, and it's in the center of the reading. And it very much so is about you having a new beginning, you being more spontaneous, you tapping into your capability of having faith, defining what is faith to you, what do you believe in, and also embracing folly. You know, like it's time to accept your choices. There may be some sort of heartbreak, or some sort of something that aches or stings, or some lesson that needs to be learned. And it's like, take the L's, because you get plenty of wins too, you know? So let's start by clarifying the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands says that Sagittarius season really like starts in with a boost. That extra firepower, that oomph, that energy, that sex drive, that life force coming in. There may be some new connection, some new relationship, someone with maybe Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius placements coming in. There may be somebody also that was just here for a good time, not a long time. And that's just like, it was in and out. And so, I feel like allow yourself to enjoy what you have while you have it. Don't look at everything like everything is supposed to be forever. And that could be the mindset that you're really getting out of this season, is just like appreciation, acceptance, not like expecting something. Yeah, a new mindset is coming in. A radical change of thought. There may be this new something, maybe somebody with Gemini, Libra, Aquarius placements, and I'm telling you, they may be just really, and you already know it. Like, don't go like falling in love in like a week or in a month and all this stuff. It's like, let yourself love and be open, but okay, that's what this came out. Do you know the difference between letting yourself fall in love and expecting something to last forever? Rhetorical, like, yeah, just chew on that. And so there may be something about like, do you know how to articulate that? Hey, I just want to I want us to just appreciate each other right now. I'm not really looking for something long term, or I'm not looking for something that's consistent or something of that nature. Whatever it is for you. Either way, I feel like there is some sort of challenge that comes in that puts you in a position to really change your mind and change your direction. And I feel like also some of you, there may be arguments or someone with like, yeah, I'm telling you, there may be somebody coming in with like, hey, remember this? Or like, I can't believe like we went through this, or I can't believe you said this, or whatever it is. It's just like, I feel like however someone ends up, so it looks like someone brings you the smoke. And you are given the tools that you need to like defend yourself, or to fight back, or to withstand the storm, whatever it is. You get what you need in order to like sustain it. I just heard like no weapon shall prosper. It's like, oh, you got a weapon out. All right, let me go ahead and get in my arsenal. Please clarify the Three of Swords. For Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. For Sagittarius season. Wow, yes. The Devil reverse. So this is freedom. Some of you get freedom from this. There may be somebody with Capricorn or Aquarius, Gemini, Libra placements that you're like forgiving yourself, or you get some sort of freedom from them, or some of you, your spidey senses are tingling and you're like, oh, this motherfucker trying to control me, or you know it now, you've been through it, or this person's trying to possess me, or this person, whatever. And I feel like you're really getting to the root of that. Some of you may, and some of you may really realize that people come on that strong because of something that you're actually doing. And I don't mean that to like say you're doing something wrong, but I'm just saying there may be some sort of like change in the program, or change in the script, change in like the fine print, so that people don't feel like, damn, I didn't know that was off the table. That kind of thing. The Sun. Wow, there you are, like coming out free. Stuff is coming to light. I feel like somebody is going to have some sort of realization. You're going to have some sort of realization about how to experience more joy, how to have a more childlike, fun experience. But I also feel like things are coming to light about yourself by way of other people. This could be like somebody telling you something about their experience of you. Or you hearing about something somebody said about you through the grapevine. in the grapevine. Maybe you too deep in the grapevine. I did say gossip before, so that for that to come out, get out the grapevine. Quit talking about people. Please clarify the Fool. Because ultimately what wants to happen in Sagittarius season, Leo, is it's time for you to start living more in the moment. Letting go of those expectations. And really making sure that you are communicating so effectively so that people don't have certain expectations of what you are, able to do. Don't sign up for a job or hours that you can't meet, or don't sign up for a certain amount of clients and you can't handle it. That kind of thing. Because I do feel like there's a lot of uninhibited behavior that wants to come in. Really you acting on impulses. Yeah, because it's like I can see clearly now the rain's gone. I'm done fighting. And I'm really ready to tap into the resources around me and go in a different direction. Time to trust the flow, to stay open, to really start to recapture your innocence, recapture your joy. Know that you are divinely protected. The sun is out leading your path. Even how the sun fell out here, the sun here touching the Fool. There's so much coming to light. These eclipses are really going to make it easy for you to let go of this pain, or for you to let go of this mindset or this way of thinking. And start feeling more loved. Start really loving your life experience more. Start experiencing a different kind of appreciation or reverence or gratitude. Because with the Page of Swords coming out, I feel like there's really powerful truths that are gonna be told or spoken. New messages coming in, maybe lots of text messages, emails. Learning some of you may be learning some new language or learning new policies and procedures at work, and you may be really stuck or really confused or really frustrated that you're having to do this again or something. But the Page of Swords says rise above it, dude. Take the high road. Through reason and objective thinking, you can come up with solutions that don't require this energy. The Page of Swords is clarified by the Empress, the Six of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, the Two of Swords, and the Seven of Cups. Goodness gracious. This feels like there may be somebody with Taurus or Libra placement, Taurus, Libra, or Scorpio, Pisces, Sagittarius placements coming in that things are really changing with. You may be talking about marriage, talking about starting a business, talking about kids, talking about moving, talking about really changing. But you've got to make sure that you're seeing everything clearly. In some of you, this is weird, but for some of you, it's you're talking about having kids, but it's get to know the kids you have now, that kind of thing. And I don't mean that to be offensive, but it's invest more in the kids that you have now, not just that feeling of pregnancy or that feeling of parenthood. Because it's some of you want a baby, but you got a dog that you ignore the fuck out of, or you want this, but you have that you ignore the fuck out of or don't take care of. So, I also feel like there's information coming in about information and ideas and tools provided for how to step up business-wise, how to step up within taking care of your physical body. There may be truths coming to light about your business, your work ethic, your hustle, truths coming to light about maybe with someone with Taurus or Libra placements, and your ability to receive the royal treatment, your ability to receive love, your ability to surrender to the divine, your ability to really understand how much of your spirituality, your emotions, how many pieces of yourself have been put on the back burner. Some of you, I feel have really, really, really been keeping yourself distracted so that you don't have to deal with this. And the divine's skirt, we going there anyway. Reroute, road trip. road trip to the hell of your heart. But hey, once you do it, there it is. Please clarify the Eight of Swords. What does Leo need to do in order to get out of that mindset? Because if you don't figure out an action to take, then Divine's going to drag your ass. What you need to do, Leo? Wow. Get your ass in motion. Be bold, be daring to redefine happiness, redefine success, redefine togetherness, redefine weakness and masculinity. Even if you're a woman, regardless of what it is, it's like you can allow yourself to just figure out, wow, it didn't have to be like how it was. I don't have to feel like how I felt. It doesn't have to be like everybody told me it was supposed to be. I can make my own fucking rules. And you can easily get out of here by way of using this firepower for good. Not destructive, not to fuck, not to drink, not to party, not to just like, you know, fuck shit up. It's like use this energy towards redefining what success is, towards redefining what happiness is. And also, I love that they're going in this motion because it's like, you're going to go there anyway. You're going to have to look at this anyway. So you might as well get in motion and start with figuring out what you do want, what you don't want to feel like anymore, what you don't want to think anymore. Some of you have been with people who just keep making you wonder. And it's just like, is the wondering actually helping? Is playing the game helping? Is you having this illusion of control doing anything? Like, you know what I mean? I do feel like there's just these illusions about love or about success or togetherness, or these illusions about weakness, these illusions about yourself, babe, that are really coming up to change. It's like, damn, every Leo fucking card that could possibly comes out. And it's just like, should you be so bold enough? Should you be so brave enough to look yourself in the mirror, to look yourself in the face, to charge boldly into a new chapter of being, a new chapter of togetherness, when you be so bold to look at the cracks in the foundation, baby, so that you can lay a new sound foundation. And that sound foundation that you lay is like, hey, I'm original, I'm a leader. You trusting in whatever it is that you bring to the table, you trusting in having your own life, really being motivated by your passions, having a purpose and passion-driven life. You do that, you start filling your cup, and you will draw in someone else that fills their cup as well. So there's this mutual love and equal exchange. Definitely Aries, Scorpio, Cancer energy coming out. And these changes, these changes, these deepening, the deepenings in your spirituality, you choosing to reconnect with your spirituality, is going to bring up all the old conflicts. But it brings it up so it shows you which direction to go and what to invest in so that you can experience this public success and recognition and this happiness that you motherfucking deserve. I love you. You got this.